My video, I put as a title this that life between two eternities. I want to show you something. I hope you can see this. This is the rest of a cake, a very nice cake, and as you see here is two remarkable. There's the place where we put the candles. We said 8 and 5. We celebrated my aunt's birthday, and this is good to get 85 years old. But we know that she is in a zone between two eternities. And this is the place I want to show in a remarkable position what means to be and to have a life between two eternities. There is an eternity before we come to the earth. There's a time, there's a place when we live in presence of our Heavenly Father, and in this time we learn a lot of things. And more important is not only what we learn, so the decisions, what we choose to do. And as a result of our choose elections, so we got the right to come to that earth and get a body of flesh and blood. So the experiences we gain during our life prepare us to get another eternity after that life, through the power of the resurrection, to get a time in the future, to live in that earth, change it to be the place of our King, Jesus Christ, and reign in all the eternity. So, this is the purpose. In that life, we have to learn how to live the kind of life that our Heavenly Father has. It's not required to request us to get perfection in our life. It's not part of the requirements of our life. We are not here to be perfected. We are not here to be perfect. We are here to be perfected. Every time, every law, purpose by purpose, line by line, precept upon precept. And after this, we could show in our experiences, in our opportunities, what we learned, and in which capacity we return to our Heavenly Father. This is something simple to say in less than 3 minutes, but it's something hard to live in more than 40, 50, 60, 70, or even 100 years. One of the things I want to support in my talk is the changes that we have to face during our life, on technologies, on our jobs, and our social customs. The changes we are to get prepared to live under the laws of our Heavenly Father, but living in a world which every day is full of sins and full of wicked people. How we change ourselves to get an opportunity to be with our eternal Father, even in that conditions. Well, one of the things we have to remember is that is not a degree of glory as the promises degree of glory we could have in the next life. We learn about 3 degrees of glory and a 4th level that is not a degree of glory, that is the forecast, an outcast, which has no right to get light. This is a place I want not to imagine because it's very hard to comprehend. But even in that life, we don't have a degree of glory. But we could have understand the opportunity to get a degree of glory in the future. One of the things we have to do is to care our fragile body during all the years that we have to be in the earth. And how we do it? Through everyday options. What I eat, what I drink, what I do to care my health. If I do exercise, if I walk, if I care myself, if I obey the word of wisdom, all of these things are remarkable because in the end of our existence we have to bring and report about ourselves and about what we do with this body of flesh and bones. So what has this about to get between two eternities? It's easy, because we gain the right to have that body and to be upon that earth, to be proved. And all the things we do for a little moment should determine what kind of life we have for the rest of the eternity. In that life, we are subjected to get solutionated the problems, the matters that comes from get an education, get a better job, raise a family, church callings, a lot of things. But if we don't see the line conducting our life and the test we have to get upon these years we get on earth, there is something that have not a purpose. How we disguise the true purpose of our life? Well, this is a very good question. It's a question that we could answer through faith, through reading the scriptures, to hear the voice of the prophets. But more than all, this purpose in our life is something that could determine our eternal life. We have to find an answer to this. What the Lord sent me to do in that earth, in that life. The answer is not a question of radical talk. The answer is with everyday action. I hope I could bring a message with this. Thank you for hearing me.